We're back again with another engaging edition of sports this morning. We're broadcasting live from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. We bid a warm welcome to our Abuja, Benin, and international viewers. Now let's talk sports. Who has been following us and working with us on this journey? NFF Drama Series 25. Today, we will know Giwa or the NFF at the Federal High Court in Jos. Where will Justice Ambrose Alagwa drop his gavel? The defendants, Aminu Megari, Musa Amadu, the 36th FA chairman, and the Minister of Sports refused to obey the orders of the court and went on with the September 20th Extraordinary Congress in Warri. The court later warned the defendants of the consequences of disobeying valid court orders. Today, the powers of the court will be felt. We are monitoring what's going on in Jos and will let you know what Justice Alagwa will be saying today. Time for some cherry news now. The dream of the Super Falcons to reclaim the African Women's Championship is almost becoming a reality. Nigeria defeated the Banyana of South Africa to book a place in the final of the 2014 African Women's Championship in Namibia, and also achieved the goal of qualifying for the 2015 FIFA World Cup in Canada. Good one for the Super Falcons. Yes, wishing them all the best. Dreams do come true. To the Super Eagles now, where on the 20th of this month, some selected players from the domestic league will go against a yet-to-be-announced North African team to formally open the Akwa Ibom International Stadium in Uyo. The new 30,000 capacity stadium will host Nigeria's final 2015 AFCON qualifying game against South Africa on the 19th of November. Is this where the Super Eagles will be playing all the games now? Who will know? Let's talk tennis now, where world number one Serena Williams has been humbled by Simona Halep at the WTA finals in Singapore. The 6-0, the 6-love, 6-2 defeat is Serena's worst since 1998. Now, after the match, Halep says she has played the best game of her life, and I totally agree. In football, last night's UEFA Champions League didn't produce the sort of goals we saw on Tuesday, but it gave some stunning results. Borussia Dortmund had a good time at Galatasaray. Real Madrid showed Liverpool that they are truly the defending champions, and Arsenal left it late before clinching a 2-1 win over Anderlecht in Belgium. It's tough for Brendan Rodgers and Liverpool at the moment, but he has been talking. Let's listen to him, and then we'll come back. We'll get you talking. Do stay.
Well, I thought they were outstanding, to be honest. I thought their experience of, they've got many players with the big game experience, and as I said, they got quality right the way through their group. So, as I said, I repeat, I thought the first period of the game, we were very good. Our intensity, our pressing, and, we looked a threat. But the first goal knocked us back a little bit, their quality, and we're disappointed with it. And then obviously very quickly then we conceded two more. So they didn't have to be at their best to get the goals, in particular the second and third, because we need to defend that better and we need to be more aggressive in that. But I don't think you can say they didn't play well or they didn't have to play well, because I think they did. So listen, they're a fantastic team. They get great players, and as I said, I'm also proud of my players, even though we lost the game 3-0. The first period of the game, the second half, you see lots of teams maybe crumble at 3-0 down against a team with that quality and speed on the counter-attack. But we've got a very, very young team, and I think you've probably seen that this evening, that experience of them, both in terms of games and against our young squad. But I was proud of the players tonight, how they kept going, and as I said, you have to congratulate them because they've done terrific. And it's exactly the same, Phil. It's not something that, I think we had an incident last year where we did with a player, and that was something that was dealt with internally, and I'd obviously heard that when I come off the pitch. So it's not something that, I stand for. If you want to do that for me, it's something that you do at the end of the game, and something that I'll deal with tomorrow.
Brendan Rodgers reacting after Liverpool lost by 3-0 to Real Madrid at Anfield, right there at home. They let down their fans. So that's it, sports this morning on Channels Television. We bid you to join us on the program this morning. You can talk to us, questions, comments, suggestions as regards what's going on in your exciting world of sports. Remember, we told you that the Super Falcons, they are very close to making that dream of reclaiming African Women's Championship title a reality. They've qualified for the finals in Namibia and also achieved the goal of qualifying for the 2015 FIFA World Cup in Canada. Good one, Coach Edwin Okon and the ladies. Before they left, they said they will reclaim the title. They are so close now. After defeating South Africa by 2-1, they will play Cameroon on Saturday. Let's wish the Super Falcons all the best. Yes, you can talk to us on Twitter, we're Channels_sports, and on Facebook, we're Channels-sports. Action-packed world of sports. We'll also be talking about the way Serena Williams was humbled by Simona Halep. So much to talk about. With sports, anything can happen. Tayo Salam joins us now. Tayo, it's good to have you on the program. We've been taking a look at all that is going on.
Yeah.
The sports, particularly in Nigeria, the Super Falcons, giving us reasons to smile.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said yesterday, it was going to be a tough game, and I expected the Super Falcons to actually come out very fast, and that's what they did. They started the game very, very fast, and they had a couple of chances that were thwarted by the goalkeeper for South Africa, but then eventually Asisa Oshoala, I forgot to mention her name yesterday. I was thinking the likes of Opara Nyoze will come.
She reminded you, said, I am here.
Yeah,
Talk about me.
Yeah, well, so I think it's safe to say she is really ready now for the Super Falcons, and Nigerians can be assured we won't see her play another under-20 World Cup. It was a good game, it was very tight, but then the best team won. And looking ahead to the final now against Cameroon, it will be another very difficult one.
And a very difficult one because Cameroon, that game against Cote d'Ivoire, they showed that they can fight. They showed good character. And then in the end, Cameroon ensured that game didn't go into penalties and winning down by 2-1 also. But good one for Asisa Oshoala. She got a brace in that victory. And I tell you, that again says that if we give attention to upcoming talents, they will shine.
Yeah, definitely. But then it's all about taking their chances when they're given. And there's been talks about Iheanacho. I'm just making a comparison right now. Iheanacho, some people feel it's too young to play for the Super Eagles, but then how do you know when he hasn't been given the chance to prove himself? Oshoala is a very good example of taking the opportunity when you get one. She's been good all tournament, but yesterday was really a coming out party. Yesterday in the semi-finals game, and she just came out and did it. The first goal, typical striker goal. The second goal, a delicate chip over the goalkeeper.
Beauty.
I don't know if she meant it or not, but then it was still a great goal. Obviously, goalkeeping is not the greatest part of female football, because I thought the goalkeeper was a little bit culpable for that particular one. But then good up for Oshoala. She's the next big thing. I have no doubts about that.
Asisa Oshoala, remember, she was the most valuable player at the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup, where Nigeria finished as runner-up, losing that one to Germany again. And of course, she was the highest goal scorer, and she's beginning to do big things. I want to take some messages on Twitter. They're coming. So much love for the Super Falcons. Agada Sunday says, another trophy is coming our way. That's a good one. We want it. He says, congrats, the girls are just too much. God help them to bring the cup home. Ayebe Moses says, it's my sincere prayers that sooner than later the Super Eagles too will be like the Falcons, who will be making us proud also.
Indeed. That's what we all
It's not the same competition.
Yeah, it's not obviously, but then the competition in the male football is obviously greater than what we have in the female one. But then I don't see any problem with Nigerians hoping for the Super Eagles to actually rise back to the very top again. We're still African champions. The irony is we're African champions. We're talking about the Eagles as if they're nobodies. Obviously, that's the cause of what's going on right now with the qualification for AFCON 2015.
Because you're as good as your last play. If you're not getting the results, people will forget that you've won the World Cup 10.
Absolutely. You have that spot of Austin. Football is about your last result. Okay. We beat Sudan in the last game, but then we all know how it was a big struggle, and we should be doing a lot better than we're doing at the moment.
Okay, I will debut Daniel. Twitter handle at Aro Abiodun says, kudos to our Super Falcons for suppressing the hypertension that the Super Eagles gave us. Okay, good one. The Super Falcons are letting Nigerians chill. Congrats, Super Falcons. I hope that the Super Eagles will learn from them. Okay, one or two things that they can learn from the Super Falcons, but then they will say it's not as competitive as men's football. Quickly, let's talk about this one. We've been talking about the drama series in the Nigeria Football Federation. Today, in just as we speak, the court should be sitting. Where will Justice Ambrose Alagwa drop his gavel? Will it go to Giwa or the Nigeria Football Federation? That's a tough one. And yesterday we said hopefully after this,
yes,
and the verdict comes and goes, no more drama for Nigeria football. Hopefully
that's all we can do now. We will just be here waiting patiently for the verdict. Like I said, and it's a very clear one. Contempt of court. That's what it's likely to be the situation, and we'll find out what the sanctions will be afterwards. But after this, I just want it to be over, and so we can move ahead with the development of football in the country. It's enough. Sometimes football is a game where you win and you lose some. Just want to the Giwa-led board. They should just take the L and just move on and let the Nigerian football be.
So that's it. We can't talk much about this. We'll just wait whatever comes out of the court, and we'll come and then let you know about that one. Okay, that's it. We were talking about goals in the UEFA Champions League on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we saw goals in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Massive match day 35.
Well, what was that all about? Like, seriously, I'm not even... Okay, let's go to there's one particular game that I want to go to. That's the game between Dolphins, and I can't remember who they played now. Dolphins actually won the game 6-0, and one guy, Eden Edwark, was on fire. Double hat-trick. Who does that?
That's it. Dolphins crushed Nembe City by 6-0, and the man, of course, I just mentioned Eden Edwark, and scored a massive one in that. Kano Pillars, we said yesterday that they needed to win that game, and yes, they did. So they're still on top of the league table. They defeated Kaduna United by 2-1 Eimba. It was a return for Salisu, Coach Salisu, going back to Eimba. Remember, he's the new coach of El Kanemi. Eimba defeated El Kanemi by a single goal. Warri Wolves and Crown FC. What a rush.
Wow, what a
7-1, that one ended. Sunshine Stars defeated Gombe United by 2-0. Taraba defeated Lobi by 2-0 also. And then Dolphins crushed Nembe City. Tough times for Nembe. They're at the bottom of the table and they are not getting the results. Abia Warriors, not doing so bad for newcomers. Playing a 1-1 draw against Heartland. Rangers defeated Sharks by a single goal. And Aqua United defeated Bayelsa United by a single goal.
Yeah, quick point, Austin. I'm looking at the Kano Pillars game. It was a very tight one. Kano Pillars are just barely hanging on now. It's the pressure from Warri Wolves and Eimba is really getting to them. You can see the way they've been struggling. As you can see, the top four right there, 59 points for Kano Pillars, 58 for Warri Wolves, Eimba on 57, and Dolphins on 54. It's safe to say the winner of the Premier League at the end of the season will come from these four teams.
That's it. So at this moment, none can actually sleep, because if you do, you're saying goodbye to the title.
You know what I want, Austin? What I want is for the... Okay, before I go into that, just let's have a look at the bottom four there. And Bayelsa, 42 points. Kaduna United, 37. Crown FC, 36. I don't see how they will survive relegation. And Nembe, they're as good as gone. I don't see them. 28 points. It's just bad season for Nembe. But I was going to go into what I want for the Globe Premier League. The title decider, I wanted to go down to the wire. I wanted to go down to the last day, March day 38, November the 9th. I wanted to go down to the wire. It will be very exciting. It will be very good for the league. We can have that kind of scenario.
So let's say it's the Nigeria Professional Football Leagues and getting competitive. That's what we want.
Exactly. But you're going to talk about Edwark. That's incredible. How do you do that?
A guy got into a killer mood and he just came out firing. Now, just to let you know, Tayo, that Edwark is now 1 goal short of the Globe Premier League season's record of 20 goals. Held by Jude Aneke.
He's on 19 now. Prior to yesterday's game, he was on 13. and he scored 6 goals. I'm not even trying to be skeptical or anything here. I just want to see how it happened, where the defender's just standing around and letting him put the ball in the net or what. I'm not being skeptical. I just want to see, like, it's just incredible. And I want to know if he actually got 2 match balls as well at the end of the game.
That's it. Okay, that's it. Taking all the shine from match day 35 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. Just 1 goal remaining and he will smash Jude Anike's record. I love it. I like it. But let him say, hey, look at him, work. Let's investigate the guy. But good one for him. Good one for Dolphins. And a very good one for his career. Let's go on a quick break now. When we come back, we'll talk about another lady that was in a killer mood when she met the world #1 women's tennis player. Serena Williams suffered the worst defeat of her career since 1998. Sports is cruel. We'll talk about it when we return. Stay with us.